speed or motion we have completed already. So questions.
The name of the chapter was measuring motion, yeah?
Yes. Motion you can say, or speed, anything. I don't know what is the name of the chapter given in your textbook. I don't remember it. Every unit has different.
Measuring motion.
Yeah, so measuring motion, you can name that as a chapter's name. Take it as a chapter's name. Okay. And end of chapter question, everyone has completed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
time I am going to check it on Thursday when we have maths class. Okay, make a note that you have to bring your science notebook also completed, neat and clean. Okay, these two things, the classwork and the end of chapter questions. I want to see how you have done it in your notebook. Okay, because when you write answer in science, some points are missing. So I want to see it, how you have written. Yes, Mohammed, is it
Good
clear?
luck,
You have to complete the previous chapter questions, okay? And bring your notebook on Thursday, this Thursday, maths class in Don Bosco. Okay, so today we are going to start with Yahya and Aisha. Are you there in the class? Aisha Baghdadi, Yahya. So today we are going to start with a new chapter, which is, everyone, videos on, please, which is circulatory system, okay? We did digestive system. Everyone has understood digestive system. Okay. In your final exam, you know what are the chapters which are going to come? It will be digestive system. It will be sound. There will be this measuring motion. And I think circulatory system also will finish. Okay. So start preparing syllabus for science. Excuse me. Okay. Now everyone, videos on. So we are going to start with circulatory system. Circulatory system, digestive system is responsible for digestion. Particles is broken down into simpler particles or simpler substances which can be absorbed by our body. Okay. What happens in circulatory system is, you know, okay, before circulatory system, before the introduction of circulatory system, everyone just take your two fingers, okay, first two fingers, put it under your neck, be quiet and see the beat, see the pumping over here. Can you feel the pulse? This is called as pulse rate. How do we measure? Or you can take your wrist and keep it over here. And for 1 minute, just count the number of pumping going on. Sound will come. Just be quiet and observe. Can you feel here and there? Just move your this thing and you will feel somewhere under the neck. Who has felt something over here? Anyone?
Yes, ma'am, I felt.
Okay, then count it for 1 minute. See your watch. For 1 minute, how many that beats can you count? Others also, please try. I can see nobody is trying. You can move your fingers here and there, press it and see if you can feel it under your this neck. What happened, Sufyan? You're not trying. You can try it on your wrist also. Press like this. 79 beats. Aisha, you counted for 1 minute? Because I didn't see you.
How should I do it? Ma'am, which vein?
See. Can you see? Okay, I'll show you. Wait. I have a PPT. Can you see the PPT? Wrist just under the thumb. And try. If you are using wrist. If you are using this, see, under your ear ke line mein, under this jaw line. Anywhere.
84. 84.
84 you got. Okay.
Yes.
Others? इब्राहिम 600 किधर से हो गया? 60 you have written or 600? इतना fast?
Ma'am, it must be
Ma'am,
60.
ma'am,
Zero.
Ma'am, I
It
can't
might
find
be
my
a
feet only, ma'am.
error.
You can't find?
Ma'am, it will be
Okay,
60 once
okay.
I can find it.
So you know what is that number you
Ma'am,
are
I
getting?
also can't find.
Ma'am, you know, ma'am, another one of my family doctors
our
also
heartbeat.
couldn't. Ma'am, many of the doctors also couldn't find my feet.
Your vein. They cannot find.
Yes, ma'am, they cannot find my that whatever.
Place your fingers here and there. You can move and see thumb ke samne. Just press it lightly and you will feel it. Okay.
Ma'am, all the doctors said that I can't find your pulse only.
Acha, he cannot find your pulse only. So that is why you are not trying.
Ma'am, I'm trying, but I cannot find. And then I have been to many doctors. They cannot find my pulse only, ma'am.
Okay. So Anas got 100. How much others? Tell me. Okay. Muhammad, did you find?
One.
Fast. Okay. So usually it is usually for an adult or for any teenager means above 12 years. Okay.
High BP, right?
No, it is not BP. BP is also related to that only. Okay, we'll study that. See, so what are we measuring here? This is pulse rate, or here this is pulse rate. Okay. Right. Okay, so that means 60, those who are getting 60 as pulse rate, that means your heart beats 60 times, means heart is pushing blood continuously, okay, throughout our body. Heart, so kaise, how it will push, you know, water is pumped, right? So same way, heart pumps blood throughout our body. Now, there should be some way, how will it send blood, how blood reaches from heart to other parts of the body? There should be something, right?
Blood vessels.
Correct, very good. So those are called as those tubes which carry blood from blood vessels. Okay, so there are various kinds of blood vessels, and through these blood vessels only heart pumps blood, and which reaches to all parts of our body. Okay, now this is not that simple. We are going to study in detail what is circulatory. Circulatory means you have like in your country various cities are connected through a roadway, or you have a train line, or you have a air travel. Okay, so similarly in our oxygen, okay, if, all the body organs, they need oxygen, so that is transported through blood. Okay, oxygen gets dissolved in blood and it is reaches to all parts of the body, and it takes deoxygenated blood, because all the body parts, all the body cells, they are it is get you sorry, the oxygen gets used up, so the deoxygenated blood, that is carbon dioxide rich blood, it has to excuse me, just a moment, just a moment. So The carbon dioxide rich blood and from lungs, where in the lungs it gets purified, and from lungs it goes to heart, where again it is pumped. Then you will understand. So basically your circulatory system ka main organ is heart, okay, and how heart functions. Okay, so I'll teach you using my PPT. Use. Okay. Pulse rate is higher. It should not exceed too much. Okay. And for younger children also it is very high. Younger age, it is very high. It is fine.
Ma'am,
Yes.
once after jogging, I checked my heart rate and then it was 180.
It was high. How much it was?
Yeah, something around 180.
180, that is too high. Why? After some physical work? Okay. So this we did. Okay, this was the exercise. You remember we used to do jumbled words. Can you tell me that these are the body parts? Can you tell me?
Ma'am, Ram.
Body parts. Arm. Yes, this is arm. What is it? Second number.
Bone. Bone.
Correct. Bone. What is it?
Bone.
Third one.
Lung. Lung.
Lung, ma'am,
Lung.
lung.
Correct.
Lung.
Lung. What is it?
Lung.
Artery.
No.
Heart. Heart.
Correct. Heart. Okay. What is
Kidney.
Kidney.
Correct.
Kidney. Kidney.
Correct. What is this?
Hair. Hair.
Correct. Hair. What is this?
Eye.
I.
Eye.
Eighth one.
Eye.
Blood.
Yes, very good. Blood. Ninth one.
Teeth.
Teeth. Okay. Yes.
Teeth.
Then
Teeth. Liver.
liver. Yes. Very good. Okay. So these are the body parts. These are the parts of circulatory system. Okay. We will not go in that detail. Okay. So this, you can see the structure, this whole, this blue lines and red lines, all these things with heart form circulatory system. You can see it is like a network of tubules. Okay. Tubes are there which connects all the body parts from the heart to all the body parts. Okay. So the circulatory system is actually responsible for transporting materials throughout the center, throughout the entire body. Okay, throughout the body, how this blood moves throughout the body, because blood is carrying so many things which is required by the body parts. Okay, so mainly oxygen, absorbed food, all these things are transmitted to the simpler digested food also moves to the blood cells. Okay, so all these things are transferred or through transported through the circulatory system only. So what are the things transported? Nutrients, water, oxygen to body cells and carries away waste. It not only supplies these material useful for the body parts, also takes out the waste material. So all the body parts will remain there only. So they will take the useful part from the blood, that is the nutrients, water and oxygen. They will take it from the blood, which is supplied from the heart, and they will send the waste again to the blood part. Blood will take it again. So that is why two types of pathways you can see. One is blue color and one is red color. Okay, so one carries oxygenated blood from heart, and the blue one carries deoxygenated blood from all the body parts. Okay, so that is why two types of transport is shown over here. And it also regulates body temperature. So please write down circulatory system, this topic, and 3 points. Functions of circulatory system. Okay, write down the topic, circulatory system, and what does it do?
Ma'am, but sometimes we see green.
Oh, blue
Yeah.
is shown to
Yes, ma'am.
differentiate. It is not actually
If
blue
we
color.
see
Okay.
from skin, it's like dark green color.
So it is actually not blue या green color का. वो blood, that is just to differentiate it, we are drawing it. Okay. So function.
Do.
So write down this. Okay, one more thing. See, this blue color, we are showing it over here to differentiate. Okay. Actually, the blood color is not blue, huh? There are two types of blood in our body. One is oxygen rich blood and other is blood in which oxygen is not there, carbon dioxide rich blood. Okay, so oxygen rich blood, and the color difference is only that both of them are red only thing is deoxygenated blood will be darker in shade. Okay, but why it appears blue? This is because of the reflection of light, and our eye, we see it as a blue color from outside. Okay, the skin and everything interacts, and that is why we see it as blue color. Is it clear? So
Yes.
blood will always be red. It looks like blue because of the reflection of light, interaction with the skin, and that is why we see it in blue color.
Ma'am, what about the veins? That means the blood.
See, vein is actually what happens now. Okay, have you written it?
Or
Have you written it? Have you written? Then
No,
I'll
ma'am.
explain.
No, ma'am.
See what happens now. I told you
Yes,
veins
ma'am.
and arteries. They have. See, I'll explain you after this. Blood vessels are two types: arteries and veins. Arteries carry oxygenated blood, and veins carry deoxygenated. Deoxygenated means oxygen level is very low, and oxygenated means oxygen level is high. So, जो oxygen high blood hai, that is exactly red in color. But the other means the vein carry deoxygenated blood, which is very dark. Okay, because it has less oxygen, so it is dark in color. So what happens? As you know that blue color, when you are seeing the veins, it is closer to your skin. If you can observe it, if you observe your veins, it is closer to your skin. Even you can see my veins also. If you can see blue color, it is closer to your skin. Okay. Now, when it is closer to the skin, the darker red shade blood is moving through that veins. Okay. Now, when light falls on it, light has got how many colors? Can you tell me? Sunlight has got how many
7.
colors?
7.
With
7
your
colors. Correct.
7.
So it has a darker shade of red. So what it will do, it will reflect blue color to it reflects blue color to your eyes. So that is why the interaction of skin, the color of blood, everything interferes, and for you, it appears blue in color. The veins appear blue in colors, but actually blood is not blue. The deoxygenated blood is not blue in color. Blood का color red ही होता है, dark shade or lighter shade. Okay, clear, Yahya? Blood is not blue in color. Remember that blood will always be red. Oxygenated है, oxygen rich blood है, तो proper red है. And if it is deoxygenated blood, तो darker shade of red है. Okay, understood? Because of the reflection and interaction of light with the skin, with your eye, it appears as the nerves which is closer to your skin appear as blue color, because blue color gets reflected from the dark shade of red. Okay, is it clear? तो ये सब आएगा नहीं एग्जाम में, but
Ma'am, is the deoxygenated blood bad blood in your body?
deoxygenated blood is actually, see, whenever we are, see, your house, you have kachra in your house, right?
Ma'am,
So every
can you
day
share
have
a
to remove.
screen? I was on the third point.
Yeah, so just a moment. So you see, every day you have to remove it. Okay, so it is not good for your body, but you don't have any other option. You have to remove it from the body. Deoxygenated blood is actually carbon dioxide rich blood. You have carbon dioxide coming out of the body parts. So more carbon dioxide is there in that blood. That is called as deoxygenated, means oxygen is less. Deoxygenated means DE and oxygenated, which means oxygen is less in that blood. So whenever oxygen rich blood is supplied, the nutrients, everything is required for your body parts. Okay, so that is taken by all the body parts, but whatever waste is there in all the body parts, it is given back to the blood, to the other blood vessel. Okay, so that is deoxygenated blood. It is not good for your body. That is why it has to be removed, or it has to be purified. Okay, so deoxygenated blood goes to the lungs. There it gets purified. Okay, oxygenated, comes to the heart. Then heart pumps the oxygenated blood to all the body parts. Understood the circle? Circle कैसे बनता है?
Yes.
Are you getting it? Oxygenated
Yes,
blood is pumped by heart.
But
Okay.
that's why
That is why your heartbeat and everything is there. See, till the time you are alive, your heart is going to pump. Heart has to pump. Okay, pumping will only stop when a person is dead. Okay, Sufyan, are you chatting with someone? If you are chatting, please see, nowadays you are very distracted and you are not paying attention in the class. Okay, so you have to pay attention to understand. This is you have to understand everything what I'm speaking. If you are distracted and doing something else, you'll not understand anything. Whatever I'm teaching, it is extra. It is not there in your book. In your textbook, it is in very short form, because next year you have to study in detail everything. So I'm teaching you now only. Okay, so pay attention. So what I was telling you, heart pumps the blood. I'm giving you a vague idea, then I'll show you the diagram. Heart pumps blood. Okay, what type of blood it carries? When it is pumping, it is sending oxygen rich blood. Okay, so oxygenated blood from heart is pumped to all the body parts. Through artery it will go. Okay, all the body parts में गया. जाने के बाद all the body parts will give carbon dioxide to the veins. Your veins will carry the deoxygenated blood. it will go to lungs में जाके it gets purified. और क्यों प्यूरिफाई होता है, दैट इज अ टॉपिक इन रेस्पिरेटरी सिस्टम. लंग्स में क्या होता है, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड फ्रॉम द ब्लड इज टेकन इन एंड लंग्स प्रोवाइड करता है बिकॉज वी आर इनहेलिंग ऑक्सीजन, राइट. तो वो ऑक्सीजन गोज टू द ब्लड इन लंग्स एंड व्हेन वी एक्सेल कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, वो जो ब्लड ने कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड दिया है लंग्स को, ओके, दैट इज बीइंग एक्सेल्ड आउट थ्रू आवर नोज. Are you getting the idea how all these things are connected?
Yes,
Getting
ma'am.
it or not?
Ma'am, so from food the blood also grows, na?
From food, okay. The food which you are eating is getting digested and nutrients are taken out, right? Nutrients किसमें जाते हैं, blood is absorbing the nutrients, right? So blood is absorbing the nutrients, blood is absorbing the water and oxygen also it is taking. Okay, oxygen to lungs ne diya, so from there it has taken oxygen, so everything is supplied to the body parts. अपने आप तो जाएगा ही नहीं, बिल्डिंग में पानी कैसे चढ़ता है ऊपर, in all the floors you need a pump, right? You need a pump because against the gravity water will not go na. So same way your whole body part requires blood. तो blood ऐसा पाइप से अपने आप नहीं जाएगा, so it has to be some pump should be there. So that pumping machine is your heart, which pumps, that is why it has to work continuously. Kahin pe bhi blood supply stops, then organ failure will take place. You have heard multi-organ
Heart
failure.
attack.
हाँ, so many things. Multi-organ failure में heart fail हुआ.
Ma'am,
Brain-
what if one lung is not working?
What is one?
One lung is not working.
That is also serious, na? Because lungs has got
Yeah,
alveoli.
they said that you can survive with one lung.
No, but you have mainly the alveoli is there inside the lungs. Lungs ऐसा shape का होता है, उसमें छोटे छोटे small alveoli होते हैं. That is responsible for the exchange of gas, means intake of oxygen और जो exchange होता है. If that alveoli is blocked, then you cannot survive. तो ये कोरोना और निमोनिया वगैरह में क्या होता है, that only gets blocked. Pneumonia means that thing is blocked, so exchange of gas nahi hota hai. That is why breathing difficulty is there, because you are not getting oxygen supply properly. Exchange is not taking place. More accumulation of carbon dioxide is taking place in your body. Okay, that is why it is dangerous. Understood?
Ma'am,
Okay, हम lungs को भी नहीं जाते हैं. We are. Yes.
ma'am, I have a question. What is the difference between cardiac arrest and heart attack?
Both are similar only. Cardiac arrest means heart stops for a moment of time, okay, and heart attack is also same thing. Okay, we are going to study diseases bhi main bata dungi tumko, although it is not there. So first you should understand heart ka function hota kya hai, बहुत ही डिटेल में. if you understand you can put it in your own words, because ये बहुत long answer में आता है how heart functions and all. So that is why I'm teaching you in detail, so that
Ma'am,
next year अगर नहीं भी पढ़ोगे तो you remember it. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am. When we get cut,
Yeah, I think network is gone.
then the
No, repeat, yeah. We lost you. Yeah. Please repeat your question.
ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. When we get a cut or something,
When we get what?
then the good blood will go or the bad blood? A cut or a scratch, and then we have to. Then we
When you
get
get a
a yes, and bleed
Okay.
happens.
See, there are three
Then
types
the-
of blood vessels. You have arteries, you have veins, you have capillaries. Thin lines भी होते हैं which join. See, actually arteries and veins बीच में ऐसे join भी होते हैं. Okay, because एक ही चीज तो it is like this. Okay, ये इधर से vein आ रहा है, इधर से artery आ रहा है, and they are joined together like this. कहीं तो exchange होता है ना, right? So structure में से you will not understand right now. अभी I'll show you the diagram and everything. Then you ask question. ठीक है? अभी तो just it's an
Ma'am,
introduction.
can you share the screen? I was on the third point.
Yes, I'm
really
going to share it now. Take a screenshot, then I'll move to the next. Can I change?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is not required for you. Okay, so there are two types of circulatory system, not required. We are just doing human circulatory system. So it is called as closed circulatory system. Human circulatory system, see, a vague idea is like this. You can see heart over here, okay? So it pumps blood to the body parts, okay? And here you have, see, I was telling you about 3 types of blood vessels are there. So you have to write this also. There are 3 types of blood vessels: arteries, veins, and capillaries. So veins are shown as blue color, and remember, it does not mean that it carries blue blood. It is just to differentiate that 2 types of blood is being carried out. Both the type of blood will be red only, okay? And this is artery, and then artery and veins are joined together by thin tubes or thin blood vessels, which are called as capillaries, okay? So capillaries are, which I was showing you with my fingers. So it is like this. These are fine network of vessels between the arteries and capillaries where fluid, gas, and waste exchange take place. So actually what is happening? Pure blood, yahan se impure blood, okay? So it will, artery has transported oxygen, taken carbon dioxide, and it has transported carbon dioxide to the veins, and veins से इधर lungs में आके purify होता है, and then again heart will send it through artery, oxygen rich blood सारे organs में देते जा रहा है, and taking carbon dioxide, giving oxygen, taking carbon dioxide, और यहाँ पे carbon dioxide it is transferring through the capillaries to the veins. Veins carries deoxygenated blood and purify hua, then again goes to heart carries oxygen wala blood. So this process goes on, or that is why pumping is required.
The capillaries and the nerves are same. Thin vessels.
Nerves are actually veins दिखते हैं. Nerves which you see, nerves different होते हैं, वो brain वाले में होते हैं, nervous system में होते हैं nerves. ये जो nerves दिख रहा है ना, this is actually vein. वो नर्व नहीं है ये, ठीक है? वो स्पाइनल कॉर्ड वाला नर्व डिफरेंट है. दिस इज एक्चुअली वेन, इसमें नर्व्स नहीं है. गॉट इट इब्राहिम?
यस मैम. So then,
see, वो जो कनेक्शन है वो ब्रेन से नर्व एंड स्पाइनल कॉर्ड, दोज आर नर्व्स, ओके?
then the vessels that carry out blood, the vessels
blood
that
वाला
carry out
blood
blood.
vessels है वेन. See, nerves different है. Nerves is again पतले पतले tubes, but it carries electrical signal. Okay, that is related to your brain. वो nervous system में आता है nerves. That is also connection of too many nerves connected together. Why? Because when I speak, my brain is telling me to speak, so it transfers signal to my lips. Then I am speaking. Okay, so वो जो signal आ रहा है वो आ रहा है nerve से. Got it? That is nervous system. Nerves is in nervous system. Veins, arteries, and capillaries are in circulatory system. There are too many systems. सबका अलग-अलग department है. Understood? Digestive system department अलग है. Food digestion में it takes place. Okay. Circulatory system transport करता है जो भी nutrient है, oxygen है to all the body parts. Excretory system, all the waste material ko it transports, ejects out of the body. Okay. Respiratory system, whatever oxygen we are taking in and whatever carbon dioxide is supplied from the blood is removed. So exchange of gases takes place through this thing. And nervous system, these are the important system, and reproductive system. All systems you have to study till 10th. Till 10th tak you have to study so many systems. Understood? Human ka. So how your body functions, you will get to know in detail. Is it clear? So today we'll just focus on circulatory only. In this chapter, we'll just focus on circulatory system. So please write down this. There are 3 types of blood vessels: arteries, veins, and capillaries. And write down what is arteries: carry blood away from the heart. Okay. So what type of blood it carries? It carries oxygenated blood, okay? Because heart is pumping. So arteries carry blood. You can write oxygenated in bracket, okay? I can write. Except one artery is there, but mostly
Ma'am, deoxygenated blood, that is the impure blood, na?
yeah, carbon dioxide rich. Okay, today is just an introduction class. So tomorrow onwards, we'll study it in detail. Okay. So just write down some
Ma'am,
notes.
I have a question.
You can see over here in the, yeah, just a moment. Yeah. Let me explain this diagram also, first of all. You can see over here, the key written, can you see? Red color shows you oxygen rich blood. Blue color, oxygen poor blood or deoxygenated blood, you can say, okay? And see mixed color, ये जो capillary में आ रहा है, it is mixed blood. So यहाँ पे you have mixture, oxygen का, oxygen वाला and deoxygen, दोनों का mixture है यहाँ पे.
Ma'am,
Is it clear? Yeah.
ma'am,
Yes.
when the deoxygenated blood returns to the heart, the again purify and then again it will send
Correct.
all
The
over the
same
body.
blood is purified through the lungs. Okay, lungs पे जाके then it gets purified, comes back to heart, यहाँ मोटे वाले artery से, and then it is pumped. तो pumping oxygenated blood का होता है. So capillaries will have what type of blood? Mixed blood.
Ma'am, I was
Ma'am,
right.
can you go
Just
back to the previous slide?
so capillaries के साथ में you can write mixed blood. Mixed means oxygen rich and oxygen poor blood, both. Deoxygenated meaning, I hope everyone understand. Oxygenated means oxygen rich blood. Deoxygenated means you can say oxygen poor or carbon dioxide rich.
I'm done.
Mixed blood means in दोनों का mixture. Done, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes.
the capillaries are in the our toe.
Yes, yeah, you were asking something.
Done, ma'am.
Ma'am, I was asking that the capillaries like the capillaries are in the eyes.
Capillaries are in the, here it is there somewhere. Lungs के पास. Okay. So moving to the next. See, these are the various circulatory system in all the animals you can see. Okay. So इनका थोड़ा सा, see, humans have complicated. ये जैसे जैसे animals evolved ना, so the last mammal, they have a little complex circulatory system. Okay, why? So that the system, so that you see here they have mixed blood. You don't need to understand these, let it be. We just have to understand mammal wala, so we'll do that only. Otherwise you'll get confused. Okay, so you can see components, write down the components of circulatory system. Component is, first one is heart, which we have to study. Second is blood, you know the parts of, and third one is blood vessels. So blood vessels ke part we have already written. First is, you have already written now, so you don't need to write arteries, veins and capillaries, you don't need to write. So components of circulatory system is heart, blood and blood vessels. See, this is heart, this is blood, these are arteries and these are veins. Arteries and veins will be, appearance wise, they will be similar. Only thing is, veins will carry darker blood, dark red blood, and arteries will carry pure red blood.
Ma'am, done. Ma'am, deoxygenated means less oxygen or
Yes.
impure.
Less oxygen, more carbon dioxide. Okay. So most, these are the components. This already we have discussed. So, okay. So can we do these fill in the blanks? Now tell me.
Circulatory system.
Ma'am, blood vessels.
Blood
Ma'am,
vessel.
veins, ma'am, veins.
Okay.
Blood
Transport
vessels.
of material, where is it? Let me read the questions. I have to arrange everything. Wait. Transport of materials in living things
Ma'am,
is
veins.
called
Veins.
Circulatory
Ah.
system.
circulatory system. The transport of material in living things is called circulatory system. Okay, transport is taking place with the help of circulatory system only, na? So it is circulatory system. In human, circulation is carried out by the liquid called
Blood.
yes, very good. Blood is
Blood.
pumped by
The
Heart.
heart.
correct.
Heart.
Blood is pumped by heart. Heart is correct. Blood brings to cells things like
Nutrients.
correct
Oxygen.
Water.
Oxygen.
water.
Water.
Yes.
Water.
Nutrients, oxygen and water. Okay. Blood picks up dash from the cells. What it takes from the cells?
Oxygen.
Carbon dioxide. Na? It is
Carbon dioxide.
dropping oxygen, right, to the cells, because cells require oxygen, nutrient and water. But what blood will pick from the cells? It will pick up carbon dioxide from the cells. Okay. That is the waste product. Okay. Or you can say picks up waste from the cells. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes.
Blood vessels.
Yeah. Any tube that carries blood is called
Blood vessels.
Blood vessels.
blood vessel. Yes. The three kind of blood vessels are
Ma'am,
Arteries, capillaries, and
and
veins.
capillaries.
arteries, vein
capillaries.
and capillaries. Yes. Blood is carried away from the heart by dash to the lungs.
Ma'am,
Arteries.
by arteries.
Arteries.
Correct. Blood is carried back to the heart by
Veins.
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 Yes. Arteries and veins are connected by tiny blood vessels called
Capillaries. Capillaries.
Capillary.
okay.
Capillaries.
So till here, that is our recap of what we did in today's class. In detail with diagram, we are going to study tomorrow. Okay. So that will be all for today's class. Tomorrow we'll continue from here. So it is this, today was just an introduction of circulatory system. So it is clear, everyone, circulation for the transport of nutrients, oxygen and water taken to all the body cells. It is done by blood. Okay. And it picks up the waste material from the cell and supplies it to the heart. Okay. And the circular process goes on. So that is why circulatory system. Okay. So that will be all. Complete your previous notes, science notes. and by everyone.
Ma'am, the sheet
Bye,
was
ma'am.
not opening.
Still not opening.
No, ma'am, I checked yesterday also.
Others, is it opening or not?
Yes, ma'am, it's opening.
Take it from someone, okay? Take it from someone.
Okay, ma'am.